Trapsoul is one of the best albums. I think when you're younger, but like if you're over a certain, like over 25, it's just like hang it up. Don't try to ostracize them and judge them because they not what you are. From that moment on, I say no, ain't nobody gonna tell me. I think I'm gonna do it how I wanna do. Okay, welcome. Today is gonna be episode 2 of Logical with Moody. The first topic we're gonna talk about is men with braids, men with cornrows. It has always kind of been like a thing, you know, like Bow Wow, Trey Songz, Mario, like back in the day, cornrows was like a big thing. I've always hated cornrows. Like men with cornrows, I'm like, they don't make good decisions. Instead of just getting a haircut, you would rather take time and get your hair did. Like, can you imagine you're a man, like, yeah, I need to get my hair did, instead of like, you just going to get a cut. One, it's easier to manage a cut. If I was a man, I would just want to cut. Like, why am I doing cornrows and all the extra stuff? Like, I just want to get a cut real fast and leave. And it costs less. You gotta get a shaper, get the cornrows. It's just like not good decision making. I don't understand men that want hair. I'm not talking about like bald men that probably just want like a little fat, probably want their fade back. I'm talking about men that just want cornrows. I just don't get it. I think when you're younger, but like if you're over a certain, like over 25, it's just like hang it up. Like, why are you still doing cornrows? Even men that be over 25 again doing like the mohawk type of style, that's so weird to me. I'm like, y'all gotta stop it. I get that was a trend back in the day, and like when you're younger, like the younger kids now getting plaits and stuff, it's like whatever they're younger, and all the color and stuff, it's like whatever you're younger. We don't necessarily care about color, but I'm saying, okay, so you're a man, you want to change it up, I can get you one to do color like blonde or purple or whatever. But I just don't understand the cornrow thing. Every time I see a man on cornrow, I'm like, I don't trust him. Like, something about him. Like, Drake now, he got cornrows. It's just like, I'm like, if he just cut his cornrows off, his life will probably start to get better. I feel like when you have cornrows, you be chaotic, child. Hectic, everything around you be chaotic. Yeah, I feel like then it make men look better. Maybe it's just me, but men look better with they cut their hair. Like all these people back in the day, like as soon as they cut their hair, they look better. And then bald men, they don't want to let it go. It's like you do understand that you look better bald, especially black men. They look better bald. So if your hair is receding or fading, or you got a bald spot in the middle, then taller men think people can't see it. We can still see it. If you're tall, we can still see it. It's just like, just go bald. Unless you don't get a transplant or something. But it's just like, even that is like, I don't know. Just go bald. It's fine. Women do not care. I promise. Don't care about you being bald. It's like, you had hair back in the day, that's cool. Grown man, now you bald, grown man status. It makes you look weird, grown man. I think like dudes with dreads, I guess you doing dreads culturally or whatever, but it's just like, even as a man, I feel like when you see men with dreads, they always like do this. Like, you have to do that when you have dreads, especially when they pass your shoulder, because it's in your way. It's just like, I can't. I just cannot. Then you probably gotta wrap your hair up. It's just too much going on. And you gotta get it retwisted. Oh yeah, I gotta get my hair done. It's just, I can't. I don't understand that logic, so no. But anywho, next topic I want to talk about men that get over being tatted on them. I'm talking about men they don't know. Like, that is so strange to me. I'm not talking about like their dad or something. You get your dad and stuff like that, or your son. But I'm talking about famous men they don't know. That is so strange to me. Then sometimes they be like on their neck. I'm like, you got another man you don't know that you don't even know if he would have liked, or that probably wouldn't have liked you. Now, if he did something that you like, that's fine. Get that message on you. You don't get his face. Get another man's face that you ain't never met is weird to me as a grown man. Very strange. Like I said, be on their neck. Sometimes it's like, what is going on? And I don't even care if they pass. I don't even care if it's like Malcolm X or something, or like people be having Nipsey Hussle, Kobe Bryant. It's still strange. Yes, they passed, and yes, they probably meant something to you, so they think it's okay since they passed, but it's still like, it gotta be something else about them that you admire that you need on you that's not their face. That is very strange. Then what if something come out on any of them or something? Like a person you got on you, and now, what if somebody had Diddy on them, and then all this stuff coming out, now you don't want to get Diddy removed, like you got Diddy on your neck. I'm pretty sure people got Diddy on their neck. I'm just using an example. I don't know, it's just a little strange to me. I want to know the thinking behind why they did that. I'm pretty sure like, well, Kobe was my favorite player, so I wanted to get him on me. You couldn't find nothing else to get. It wasn't a grown man face that you ain't never met, that you don't even know would have liked you. Like, people probably got Tupac on him. It's like, yes, you can love what somebody's standing for, but getting their face don't represent that to me. It's kind of a little strange. Every bit of getting a woman that they like has like, you know, some men be having like women tattooed on them, like fictional women. Maybe they know them, maybe they don't, or maybe just like the tattoo artist just drew a woman that they wanted on them to represent whatever. I can even understand leaving a woman on them, but a grown man that they don't know is weird. Next topic, I want to talk about Trapsoul. Trapsoul is one of the best albums by Bryson. It's one of the best albums ever, but I feel like he bamboozled us. Because he made it seem like he was just so in love, and he was just, oh, he's so, like, yes, it's so, baby, he's so in love. Then he ain't even with the girl that the whole album about. I'm like, he really bamboozled us. He put the wool ride. I'm like, he was just so in love, but he's not even with her no more. I'm like, you don't bamboozle us. I'm like, oh, yes, he understands this, and then he ain't even with the person no more. It's like, what is going on? I don't got much to say on that, but I just be feeling bamboozled. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, bamboozled. It still means something to me, but I'm like, bamboozled. You don't trick me. And like, you just so in love. I'm like, oh, yes, it's so in love. And no. Next topic, I'll talk about parents that try to push the religion on their children. I feel like you can teach your child certain stuff, like prayer. You can just, have them go to church and stuff like that. But you shouldn't expect your child to be the same religion as you. You can teach them that, but they can find other things on their own. Say you're a Christian and your child grow up to be the Buddhist, like, or Muslim. That's on them. Like, I hate when parents are trying to put their religion on their children. We're all different souls and all different individuals. Like, you can teach them certain things, that's fine, but stop expecting them to be what you are. That is very strange to me. Just let your kids be who they want to be. Like I said, you can teach them certain things, but the path is theirs to find. Like, don't try to ostracize them and judge them because they're not what you are. Enforce what you believe on them. Like, when their kid is just your time to teach them stuff, but once they get an adult and see life for themselves and however they're living, as long as it's not hurting anybody, then that's how they're living. Y'all, we are all different people. Your kids don't have to be what you are. I think it'd be best actually to show your kids different religions so they can choose what they want to be. You don't have to teach them the religion, especially if you're not the religion. I'm just saying, just open them up to other things. And let them choose so it can be natural. Like, that's why they say preacher kids be the worst or act out the most, because their parents be forcing that on them instead of letting them have a little wiggle room to explore for themselves. And just reading in their head, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do. Just give people the information and let them do what they will with it. Next topic, since we're on parents and children, I really dislike when parents be like, oh, if they have a son, like, oh, yeah, look at him just like all the girls. Oh, look at him, just flirting. Look at him being a ladies' man. It's like, you don't know what your child is or what is going to be. Like, so why are you putting that on them? I don't like that. Oh, you like any girls at school today? Why would you say that? Like, you don't know what your child is. And so you're already implanting in their head that's what they should do by just saying that. I do not like that. You don't know your child, like boys, or if they not probably even thinking about that at all. Like, you don't know. So I don't like when people be doing it. They be thinking it's a cute little joke, but I really do not like that. I want to talk about Lifetime. Like, I love Lifetime. I always watch Lifetime. And they always do stories about, white women, like, by name, that from the 90s or however, early 2000s or whatever, still by name. And they always say there's some story. The Brittany Smith story or whatever, like, I just make the name up, but like whatever, they say the name and tell their story. And for some reason, every time it's a black woman, they just say missing black girl, based on real events, that they don't ever put a name to it, and there's many names to choose from. So it makes it seem less than, like, y'all trying to act like y'all were trying to get stories out of black women, but it hits more when you put a name to it, when people can actually look up a story instead of just be like, oh, this is fiction, this ain't real. When somebody can actually look up a name, that's when it's meaningful. Like, it's like, I think her name is Casey Anthony. I don't see all these stories, but it'd be so many women that they be naming like every year, like it's so many that I never knew about. So many stories because they name them by name. But when it comes to black women, they don't name them by name. They just say missing black girl or whatever. And I get they kind of tell more black stories, but we need to actually tell specific stories. Like it would be way more meaningful. Like people can actually go look it up, and it becomes real then when you put a name to it. Just doing just regular missing girl story is just, it's a first step, but it's just not the ultimate. Okay, that's that on that. Like I feel like Lifetime, I think they're trying, but I feel like they can do better. This is my last topic. I want to talk about Big Brother. Big Brother. Growing up, I always used to love Big Brother. I used to watch Big Brother. And obviously, back then, it wasn't like the internet and stuff when it first came out. Like, it wasn't how it is now. So, people, we didn't know what was really going on. We just knew whatever they was editing and showing us on TV. Then, even when they did show us, probably, well, at the time, it was a kid, so I didn't really know specifically. You a kid, you just like watching and whatever. You just even like real world back in the day. You watching it. You understand, but you don't, You understand, but you ain't really grasping it. This made me think about something else. I might talk about something else after this, so we'll see. But I feel like Big Brother, maybe they're getting better now. Because I know people that still watch it. It's just like I stopped watching it because how they be treating the black contestants. And this is with everything. Even like RuPaul's Drag Race and like all these different shows. Even like The Challenge. Like they be treating the black cast, like the fans watching quote unquote, way worse than they do the white cast, which is America, child. It's art imitates life. It's the same thing. But it's just how they be treating him, attacking him. Like the whole Swaggy C thing, that was my last season watching it actually. Like how they attacked him and Bailey when he was just a big character opposed to all the other big characters that they loved back in the day. But when he came in as a character, because he's a black man, it was just so horrible. And then how they treated and attacked Bailey, just try to make it seem like she got attitude and this and that when she just up for herself, which is very strange. So I just stopped watching after that. But it had been many times before them saying racist, to have them, contestants on say racist stuff and stuff like that. And yes, you can say we have real life house guests in here that imitates the world. Yes, you are doing that. But when they do stuff, they wasn't even getting reprimanded. Like they would let people be racist and stay the whole time, not get kicked out or anything. It's just very strange. So. And then it been on for so long, and then I think they just got a black winner, not too long ago, they got a black winner. The first one was Tamar, but that was celebrity. I'm like, I know y'all don't think that's cutting it, because that's celebrity Big Brother. It's not the same. And then, shortly after that, they had a black winner. I don't really know much about it, because like I said, I don't watch it, but I know they had a black winner. But I don't know how people, like I said, maybe it's better now, maybe they finally got it, but for a long time, it was just like they did not care at all. And they're very frustrating. Like a show, and then you just have to stop watching it because it's just like too much. Y'all not even doing nothing about it. You can't control who in the house. Yeah, you can do more research about who's in the house. You can't control who in the house, but when things happen, you should take heed to that, and as a network, be able to rectify it. Then, like the black contestants don't be getting that many, as many followers, obviously, because it's probably mostly white viewerships, because it's mostly more white people in the world. But it made me think when I was talking about real world and stuff, how back in the day, you just used to, even like True Life, you used to get so many personal tools and knowledge that you didn't even realize it just was implanted in you. Like so many different people, so many different stories, like just growing up seeing it. Like when I was younger, I just wasn't on the list, but when I was younger, watching True Life, it was this episode about OCD, and when I was younger, I had OCD bad. I'm talking about that type of OCD where you have to touch the door now 3 times before you can open it, or however many times, just saying 3 times, how many times before you can open it. And I used to be like, because if you tell your mind, if I don't do this 3 times, something bad gonna happen, something, you trick your mind to believe that. Mind you, I was young, when my brain was developed. You trick your mind to believing that, and then I watched a True Life, if I can find it, I might try to put a clip if I can't find it.
I really rely on the rituals to control fear.
I watched True Life about OCD, having bad OCD, and for some reason, watching that, it clicked my brain out of it. From that day on, I didn't do that anymore. Like even now, it be trying to come back like that. I'm like, no, that ain't real. I quickly tell myself, no, that's not real, and then it goes away. But because it's not real, I'm like, yeah, I didn't. That's not real. You know, I can be looking back and be like, step in the crack, breaking my back. Like, it's just literally not real. It might be a thing for kids just to do, but it's just literally not real. So you just have to tell yourself, oh, that's not real. That's not real. You overdoing it, overthinking it, whatever. But from that moment, I saw that true life episode, and it clicked me out of it. That is crazy. You don't think TV impact you like that? Like it shouldn't. Well, see, I guess if it impacted me positively and not negatively. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how you take life. But because maybe somebody watching it could have developed OCD from watching it. Who knows? But it snapped me out of it, which is crazy. So I'm very thankful for that True Life episode because I don't know. I could have been way worse off now. I don't know what. It could have just kept going. I don't know how watching it snapped me. Something clicked in my brain to stop doing that. Because I saw how they was living and how it was affecting them. And I don't know. That just really changed me. Crazy. Like I said, it clearly, because still sometimes it be kind of come back like, no, that ain't real, child. And I could be talking myself out of I was because I'm my door and my brain has developed. So I have common sense and logic. So that's that. And then, like, people always talk about Euphoria, which I didn't watch, but Euphoria and talk about all these things. I'm like, Degrassi was before Euphoria. It was so many things in Degrassi. I need to go back and watch. I feel like I watched half an episode recently, and I'm like, they was really telling you stuff. It was talking about, like, kids unalive and obviously wheelchair Jimmy, school shooters. Like, it was literally, like, relationships. It was literally talking about all types of stuff. Like, and I don't think people really watch Degrassi like that. I mean, it was obviously big because it was on for a long time. And I think it was like not a remake, but a continuation because the adults in that, I think they were on. The adults in Degrassi I watched, they were on previous seasons, earlier seasons, like back in the day. Also just showing MTV called Skins or something. They only had one season because parents complained about it and they quickly took it out, but it felt like, I don't watch Euphoria, but I heard people talk about it. It felt like it was just a Euphoria, so it was ahead of its time. People complain about something, now they have something that's just like it. About kids in high school doing search stuff. I don't know how people now watching Euphoria adults because it's about kids in high school. When I was watching Degrassi, I was a kid, so that made sense. Little Rose grade. Damn, they used to have Rose, but they took that out, but now they had a challenge. I think that's out. Didn't I talk about True Life, but child, I'm talking about it. When I was younger, it was like, I don't know what it was. It was some competition thing, and we had to like recite a poem or something. And I had a whole monologue set up. Like I had actions. I was very theatrical. Like I basically was a one-man show doing it, and I was doing it. And one white lady, I don't know if she was a teacher or what, she told me, "Hey, you shouldn't do that. You should just read it normal." And I was like, "What?" So I went on stage, read it normal. I don't know. You're a kid, you don't understand. I would never let nobody tell me nothing like that. It's something I want to do. But I went on stage, did that, did it regular, did it boring. There was another girl did it theatrical, and she ended up winning. I'm like, that from that moment on, I'm like, I never listen to nobody when it comes to something I want to do, especially creative, telling me like, no, do it this way. Because if something happened bad, like if I would have lost from doing it how I wanted, I wouldn't have been mad. But losing, doing it how you didn't want to do it, that. From that moment on, I said, no, ain't nobody gonna tell me. I think I'm gonna do it how I want to do. Like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about. The girl did it theatrical, but the way I did it, it was good. So I shouldn't have let nobody tell me that. But obviously, you were child elementary, you don't know anything. Like I said, I wouldn't let nobody do that now. But I don't know why I just said that. Oh, maybe because also life lessons, the True Life thing, was really helping me. They don't make shows like that anymore. Real World ain't coming on no more. True Life don't come on no more. I guess they got Euphoria now to replace Degrassi, but they still got Big Brother, which was the toxic show. They still got the toxic show, but don't got the good one that teach you life lessons. But anyway, that's all I got. I'll do some extra stuff in there. Bye.